Hey guys, welcome to Will It Trade. Trading a Coral switch light.
Chase after the right price.
They called it a peach, but I assume that's what they meant. And then they drove from 3 hours away. So initially, I was gonna meet them halfway and give them no games, but since they're making the full drive, I said, well, you can have Mega Man 11. And the other game I said was Scribblenauts, but I can't find it, so I'm gonna bring these two for them to pick one of. So Wolfenstein 2 brand new or Blaz Blue Tag Battle. Got 10 bucks each into every game, so the trade value that I'm trading is $232 after tax. And you guys will see what we pick up driving 5 minutes from my house. So let's go do it. We can get everything laid out once we get home and we'll show a really good look. But yeah, I ended up finding Scribblenauts in my trunk. Got 2 boxes full of games plus a Wii in the box. So we got everything laid out at home to check it out.
And not that.
That's different.
Different
trade.
Chase, you just did a trade. What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna get some free fries.
Can I come?
Free fry for you too.
Oh, good.
So I like meeting that Steak and Shake because they do have free fries through the drive-thru right now. So why not? It's 2:14 in the afternoon, a little pick-me-up snack. Let's do it. Okay, so I want to go into the details of how I structure my trade post. That's probably the #1 question I get in this Will It Trade series. So I literally just went into Marketplace, I've searched, found my listing. It's got about 900 views, so it's been a pretty good one. Sometimes you have to take it down and put it up again with different pictures or something in order to get one to get some steam. But if you get quick messages and lots of views, it's a good sign to know that your listing is gonna do well. So the title is, in all caps, for trade, dash, Nintendo Switch Lite. So if you can see that, we're gonna try to get it to zoom in. And I just put the price as $5. Sometimes I'll go $9.99, sometimes I go $1, just depends. And then I'll throw in a couple games and a controller just to show that I do have more items available in case they have a lot of stuff to trade. In today's case, I did trade 2 games, so that was helpful. I do have 24 5-star ratings, so that probably helps. Nice that Marketplace has ratings. And then in the description I say, for trade only, in all caps, Nintendo Switch Lite. I also have the games and controllers seen in the pics for trade. Send me pictures of what you have to trade. I have an online gaming store, and I'm looking to expand my gaming inventory, which is why I want to trade these for other game systems and game collections. So there's a key note there to put game systems in plural and game collections. That just shows that you're looking for a lot of stuff. So we gotta get our free fries now, but that's generally the post that I do, and I list stuff that I'm looking for. So that's how the post rolls. If the shameless negotiator was here, we would go in the drive-thru again. No, we wouldn't do that. But yeah, free fries. And let's go into the post a little bit more. So it says, I am looking for all game collections and systems, including but not limited to GameCube, N64, SNES, NES, Sega Genesis, Dreamcast, Saturn, CD, PlayStation 1 through 4, Xbox, PS Vita, PSP, 3DS, DS, Game Boy, and Wii. So that gives an idea of what I'm looking for, but it doesn't limit it to like things like ColecoVision, TurboGrafx, which I don't think I've actually gotten in a trade yet. But yeah, you got to give people an idea, keep the posts pretty much to the point. But I also like saying that I have an online gaming store, so people know that I'm looking for inventory. I think that helps imply that I may not be looking for an even value trade. I'm looking to trade up. And a lot of people are cool with that. They know it's a service that is provided. They're getting what they want. They get to get rid of their old games, don't have to do any work, and that's why I've been able to make over 20 trades for Switch Lites and regular Switches. And another thing to highlight, the ratio of getting a trade that actually goes through to the amount of messages I get, probably about 40 to 1. I take it 40 bad trade offers to every 1 good. So keep that in mind. You're gonna get a lot of bad offers, but to me, it's still worth it to get the good ones. Okay.
First things first, the fries were okay. For free, they were great. I love them for free.
The price was right.
The price was right. But it did fill my stomach. Okay, so we just sold. We traded the Coral Switch that with the 2 games for then they. Chase, start over.
I'm keeping it.
Oh my God. So embarrassing. I can't even think of the word.
The Coral Switch Lite.
And the value.
And the value, yes.
$232. Oh my gosh.
So traded value was $232. Nailed it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Okay. So this is what we got. This is some Wii games right here. Nothing extremely great.
I think like the best ones are House of Dead, Overkill, and Resident Evil. Yeah. And thankfully those ones are actually in decent shape. The ones on top kind of have like water damage or something.
Yeah.
Which I could kind of tell by the pictures the stuff wasn't going to be in great shape, so I needed to be getting a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then we got a Wii that they said was barely used. Looks slightly used.
Pretty clean.
Pretty clean though. Pretty clean.
Completed
I've
box.
seen nicer though. So
yes.
then we got these, some DSIs and 3DS, DS Lite, in pretty good condition. All of them have good hinges.
I love the Zelda 3DS.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Especially the backside, that's cool.
So obviously there's a lot of value in 5 DS systems. So that's nice.
Yep. And then pretty much the only game worth mentioning here is Pokemon Sun, Ultra Sun.
Which was just in the system.
Yeah, we didn't know it was there.
That was a surprise.
So, yeah, it's a good surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Chase doesn't think this Xbox is going to work. I think it's going to work. What do you guys think? It's going to work? It's going to work.
I hope so.
And then we got all these Xbox 360 games.
Which there's a Minecraft there, which is good, and then there's a disc-only Minecraft on the bottom as well. Other than that, maybe Terraria. You know, a lot of these are going to end up being trade-in as far as that goes.
Yep.
And then they threw in the controllers, which are dirty.
Yep, be doing some cleaning. We might just throw that away. That's gross.
That one is
scratched. I immediately saw that. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you gonna make me do?
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Colored on it with like colored pencil. But this one is going to clean up nice, I think. So, pretty nice. So that is everything. They also threw in the 360 Connect, a couple extra Wii remotes.
Is Wii Fit too? Is that right?
Oh yeah, the balance board. And I can actually sell those on Amazon FBA. So, there's some work to do. But, I think we're going to be looking at probably around 500 plus in value. The DSs are going to add up quick, especially this Zelda 3DS. That one's probably at least 100, 150 bucks. I haven't looked in a while. If you know what this is going for these days, let me know. I would love to know in the comments below. And then if everything works, we're going to be looking good, but it's kind of contingent on that.
Yeah, but for all of you that can't remember your words when you try to speak, just keep plugging through.
It's okay.
We'll work together in this.
Speak words. Alright guys, got a trade. Got Thane with me.
What's up, guys?
And the trade is for Mario Kart 8 plus a regular Switch. And basically the way this happened was he messaged my Switch Lite post and didn't realize that that one does not dock to the TV. So he said, can we do the same trade and maybe I can throw in some cash? I said, yep. If you throw in 120 cash, we'll call it good and I'll upgrade it to a regular Switch. So he said yes, and you guys can see what we get, and it's gonna be good. So let's go pick it up. Alright guys, so this Switch trade was pretty crazy. So you saw what I traded, and then this is what was received And in addition to this, there was also a PS4 Slim and one controller with cords that was received. So that's crazy, but stay tuned till the end to see what happened with that PS4. But quickly I'm going to show the games. So you got Spyro Reignited, Fallout 4, Skyrim Special Edition, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Destiny 2, Rick and Morty Virtual Reality, the VR Sampler Disc, Resident Evil Biohazard, and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So pretty awesome. They were actually supposed to have the Call of Duty Modern Warfare game as well, but decided to keep it. And I wasn't even mad about it because of how good the trade already is without that. So the VR has everything. All the cords, the camera, the VR itself is down there. And then in this little side thing over here, I believe there's an extra PS4 controller. Yes, there is. So pretty awesome there. And then the two Move controllers. Now the downside is they were a smoker, I believe. You can see a little bit of yellowing in the end of the Move controller there, so that'll have to be sold in acceptable condition. And there's a little bit of a smell, not terrible to everything, but I mean, this is nuts. Totally insane. Wonderful trade. Love getting deals like this. So yeah, stay tuned. Probably right after this clip, I'm gonna show, if I can figure out how to close this thing, gonna show what happened to the PS4 Slim. So I want to explain the next pickup and whole scenario. So unfortunately, the original clips that Thane took have been lost. Don't know where they went, but it's a pretty easy story to explain. So basically, he needed a PS4 to play Overwatch that night. Had a free night, wanted to play with some buddies, got rid of his PS4 a while ago. So he hit me up, came over here, tried to find my PS4, and I don't know where it's went since the move. I have no idea, hopefully it turns up soon, but it is what it is. So he had to turn to Facebook Marketplace, to which he found a listing that was posted 5 minutes ago, a God of War PS4 Pro with 6 games and an extra controller. He got it for $290. He negotiated a little bit, and that's a crazy deal because that system's worth about $500 or $600 on Amazon. And then it had like 6 good games, including Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Spider-Man, a couple Resident Evils, and I don't remember the other ones, but like probably $600 to $700 value that he picked up for $290. And after he was done, he was like, well, I don't really need this edition. And I said, well, I just picked up a PS4 Slim in a trade, and how about I give you the $290 and you keep the PS4 Slim, and I'll take a little bit of the profits and do the work and get everything out, and you'll get a free PS4. So that's what happened, and yeah, we're gonna explain a little bit more of that in the following clip. But pretty insane because I got that PS4 for pretty close to free as well because I traded, got a VR bundle plus the PS4 for a regular Switch. And after selling that stuff, I'll pretty much make my money back on what I invested. So a free PS4 from me, which I pushed on to Thane. Pretty amazing stuff. And you know, you guys can do that type of thing too. You know, that's kind of the Retro Rick $10 game collection model. Start with very little, use the profits to get something for free. And in this case, it's a PS4. You guys saw the deal that Thane made.
For the limited edition God of War PS4 Pro.
PS4 Pro, beautiful
Awesome.
stuff.
Awesome concept.
And it works.
Works great.
And then this deal also happened, so a 3DS XL, which Thane got with like
Handful of games.
handful of good games.
Yes.
And then the PS4 also had
5 or 6
5 or
decent
6 games.
Yeah.
So 11 good games total, averaging about $15 in value each.
Yep.
I've already sent those off to FBA. They're selling, so that's great.
Yep.
And basically what's going to happen is I'm going to buy everything from you
Everything.
and
Give me a PS4.
give you a PS4. So Thane found a way to get a free PS4. And this is,
And Chase still gets to make profit.
I'll still make a little bit of profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll put in a little bit of work, get the stuff sent off, tested. I already know that PS4 works, his
Yep.
PS4 works, this works. So everything's good to go. Just got to send it off and sell it. I might make a little bit of money on top of it all, but in reality, you guys know how much Thane does to help me, so it's the least I can do. So I'm just gonna Venmo him the $450 that he has into everything and give him the PS4 and do the rest.
Piece of cake.
So this is how free PS4 happened, right here. That's what it's about. Do the Facebook Marketplace hustle, sell the stuff, keep the profits, get the PS4. And the crazy thing is, I don't know if the trade episode will have come out by now, but this PS4 was received
From a trade.
from a trade,
Where you traded.
a regular Switch,
Yep.
brand new, for this, 2 controllers, plus
A full VR kit.
a full VR kit and like 7 games.
So turning a Switch into all of that.
Just
Plus a
ridiculous
limited
amount of
edition
stuff.
God of War PS4 Pro.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
it's fun when you can work out the stuff to be like awesome like
Yes.
this. So hey, shout out to Retro Rick with the $10 game collection. How about the free PS4?
That's what it's all about.
So that's the way to do it, and pretty exciting stuff. If you haven't seen Retro Rick, check out his channel. Great channel, great dude, good friend. So yeah. So that's gonna be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. A lot of people ask, how do you get all these trades? You know, how does this happen? First thing, it can take 2 weeks, a month, even more, 40, 50 messages of bad offers until you get a good one. And that happens frequently with me. But I do think the post does have some strategy involved in making the trades happen. And I do have the post word for word, screenshots and everything that I use available in Patreon. So we've got some Patreon people that have already seen it and are using it, and hopefully having success with it. So if you want to see that post, you can go over to Patreon support. I think the minimum on there is like $3 a month. I would greatly appreciate it. And then there's videos, questions and answers, and other things on there as well that you can get for going over there to support. So check that out if you haven't before. And that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.